Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Ben from ShouldIGetIt.com, and I recently got a COM access port from the apguys.com. It was a great deal, but after setting it to stage 1 high boost, I got the P0101 error code, which is mass airflow circuit performance error. And basically what it means is that there's too much air being sucked into the intake and the mass airflow sensor can't read it, so it's actually throttling power. So how do you fix this? Well, I went on Reddit and found it out, so thank you to Doofer for the tip. But basically what I had to do was get an air straightener from MRP Performance, and this air straightener is basically just a metal honeycomb grid that goes inside the intake piping before the mass airflow sensor, which just takes the turbulent air and kind of evens it out so that when it goes to the sensor it reads properly. And thankfully after 2 weeks of driving with this, the check engine light has gone away. I cleared the code and it hasn't come back. It has been great. So I'm going to walk you through the install process quickly here. So I have the new speed intake on my Mark 6 GTI. It is a 2012, and you can see that all we're going to do is open up the toolkit, and then take off the intake and grab the 3-inch metal honeycomb, which you can see from MRP Performance right here. I bought this for $28 shipped. I'll have the link in the description below. You can see it was a little bit too big. This is the 3-inch diameter piece to fit directly into the piping because the actual air intake cone is 3 inches. So what I did is I just mended the edges of it. So I just folded it into itself in order to fit it down to the piping. And then I pushed it down past the joint, and you can see that it is kind of sitting as close as possible to the mass airflow sensor now. There's no worry of this going into your engine because the mass airflow sensor itself has a grid on it, don't forget that. So it has its own honeycomb, but this is just a thicker one, which lets the extra air that's coming in even out. So once I had that in, I actually popped in my Sony camera to make sure that it was standing fairly upright. And then after a little bit of driving, it got sucked a little bit closer to the wall. So now it's standing vertically and it's perfect. And that's it. Then we put the intake back on and you can hear it sounds great. And we are all set. So to clear the P0101 error code, if you are running higher boost or just getting the code in general, what you want to do is either clean your mass airflow sensor, because that could be the issue, or purchase a honeycomb. There's a link in the description, and put it into your intake piping. This will probably only happen if you're running higher boost or if you have an aftermarket intake and the mass airflow sensor is having some trouble with the turbulent air. Hope you guys liked that video. In case you were curious what I was filming on, the iPhone 7 Plus, which you can see right here, the Canon SL2 is the main camera, the Rode VideoMic Pro, the Sony FDR X3000 action cam, that's the one that I put in to see the mesh. Of course, thanks to MRP Performance for making the part. I think it's going to be worth the $30 as long as the error code is gone. I'll keep you guys updated. Check out the description and my comments below. And that is about it. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.